Khari, what do you think's been the issue for you guys the last 2 weeks with the slow starts on defense?
I think we just got to lock in, and be focused. Everybody be on, one accord. Slow down and just play coach defense. I think once we do that, we've shown. Uh, it's really been like three halves this year where we didn't play good ball, and we know that, and that's something we're gonna focus on coming out of this bye. Is coming out ready to play, but once we lock in, I feel like we won't beat ourselves. I think we've been doing that in these last two first halves.
Ken Sterling.
Hey, Khari, can you kind of compare what it's like working with Justin Blackmon as opposed to Malik Hooker?
I think it's a lot of similarities. Yeah, I think they're both, obviously ultra talented human beings as far as, football is concerned. Two very great players. Hooker's, a little older, a little more experienced, but JB is great. You know what I'm saying? He's spectacular in what he does, making plays on the ball. And, I think Hook was heading in that direction as well this year. So I think both of them have, they have their strengths, their weaknesses, just like we all do. But they're both fun to work with, both fun to play with. I don't prefer one over the other at all. I love them both. They're both my brothers. They both do a great job.
Olivia Ray.
Khari, first, wanted to see, I guess, when it comes to self-scouting throughout this bye week, what you are looking at on your side of the ball, what you guys are hoping to improve on, or what you guys are planning to hone in on.
Yeah, I think we're going to look at, obviously, where we're playing good ball at, and see how teams are going to, attack us coming out of this bye. I think it gives us the opportunity to look at, those halves that we talked about where we weren't playing good ball, obviously these last two first halves, and, take a look at it. I think one of the things our defensive coordinators always say is, one thing you do is you bring a mistake or anything that we're doing wrong to a man's attention. And that's what we're doing where we see, areas that we can get better. We're bringing it to each other's attention, holding each other accountable and looking to make those adjustments. I think that's what you can do, and that's what this bye week is for, aside from, recovering.
To follow up with that, other than recovering, what else is on your agenda for this unusual bye week at home?
Spend some time with my sons. I think that's that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Spend more time with them.
Jim Aiello.
Yeah, Khari, you're not the first defender to suggest that there's been maybe some communication issues in the first halves of these games, and that's maybe what's gone wrong. Is that just maybe like trying to think, like you guys identify something the offense is doing differently, and then you guys maybe play it differently, or what goes into it? I guess a miscommunication, and then how does that get fixed going into the next half?
Well, a miscommunication, for us, it'd just be, one or two guys not on the same page at the same time. I think when you playing, in this league and against some of the teams that we played against or some of the players that we played against, the margin of error is just so small. And I think one little error here, one little misalignment, one little missed tackle, or one little, technique thing here and there, it costs you a big play. And I think, that's what we've been seeing. It's one little thing. So it's not like we got to bankrupt, our defense for these halves. It's simply us locking in to the details. And I think that's where the miscommunication is, oh, I thought I was supposed to align here, but I aligned here. I thought I was supposed to do this, but I did that. Or I simply just didn't do my job with the violence and the physicality, or with the focus and attention to detail that I was supposed to. So I think more so than miscommunications, it's just been attention to detail.
For those, for us, it looks like it's, we see it's kind of an easy narrative to say, hey, they fixed them at halftime. But do those mistakes or miscommunications, do those get fixed like right away? Do you guys go back to the sideline and say, this is what happened?
Yeah, we make adjustments as the game goes. We look at the drive and see what's going on, see what happened. We address it and then we move on. I don't think we dwell on, what happened. I think that's why we've kind of been able to stop the bleeding a little bit when things got out of control in those two halves. It's because we're not dwelling on what happened. It's next play. It is what it is. We'll fix it. We'll get it fixed and keep it moving. I think that's kind of that's kind of been our mindset, and that's why we've been able to bounce back from some of those deficits we dug ourselves in defensively.
Thank you, Khari. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you, Aiden.